Hello everybody, this is Milesluigi and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi Gives Up, where Mario stole the show, took all the credit, and Luigi is left with nothing but a special world, 52 lives, bonus 1, I'm going to presume 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm actually going to presume also that this is like a traditional Star World where you can go into it and then skip throughout the entire game, and then theoretically if you're going to speedrun you wanted to go through this area. I'm curious if it's also going to follow on the idea that we need to get secret exits as well. And oh gosh, that is, even though I am not necessarily a veteran of the game, that is a background from Mario RPG, the SNES one, Legend of the Seven Stars. With that, okay, I don't want to be in a cave like this again. I like the music, but this gives me bad memories of the dolphins. Oh, boy, are we going to have another dolphin section? That would be... Oh, brother. Well, one topic I did want to talk about specifically is that recently there is it is possible to get a Wii U controller working with a either a PC or a Mac. I'll probably have a link in the description if I can remember to put it there. It's definitely very new. The person wrote a program instead of an actual driver for the Wii U Pro Controller, and I'll get more into it if I get back to that location. If I get back to that location. If I don't, then this is the end of the video. Ah! It has been a while since I've played a Super Mario World level where the biggest obstacle is the enemies. Now, granted, the lava is still there, of course, obviously. Oh, damn it. No! No! Ah! Ah! Darn! Alright, let's try this again. No, can't go in the pipe. That is an exit pipe of some kind. There's definitely a second layer to this level. I'm probably gonna need to bring Yoshi in here for. Okay. Ooch. And oop, as expected. Oh, wow. Fire Pokey can actually have his parts knocked off? Okay. Pissing off Pokey does not make him any less vulnerable to Koopa Shells. I'll have to remember that because he's been especially annoying this level. Anyway, you can use Wii U Pro controllers on Windows and PC and Mac, and I'm presuming if you know what you're doing, Linux as well now. The thing is, there's a piece of software you actually have to run instead of it being a flat-out driver, so it's definitely a very new thing, especially like the circle pad. You can configure the circle pad either to move your mouse or to press buttons, which isn't too terribly great in my personal opinion. I personally would prefer like an actual official driver that makes my computer actually recognize the device as a as a controller, not just a program that does what Joy to Key does. For those of you who don't know, Joy to Key is a program that makes your joypad emulate keyboard and mouse strokes. That's in case you're playing a dumb game of some kind that doesn't actually have joypad support, or you're playing like a flash game. It's especially useful for like flash games that never implement like joypad support. To give you an example, on my channel I have a video of myself playing Super Pinkie Pie World 2, yes, that. And I configured Joy to Key so that I could actually play that game with the joypad instead of a keyboard, because seriously, screw playing platform games with the keyboard. I hate doing that, and oh gosh, I hope I'm nearing the end. Okay, we gotta do a flat jump, so I need you out of the way. Flat jump. Go, go. Oop. Whoa! 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 No, not a... Okay, he missed. He missed. Ah! Damn it! Damn it! Did I save thing? No! Damn it! Ah! Garbage! Transition save state. Oh, thank God. Anyway, you might be wondering why in the world am I bringing this up, Milesluigi? Well, if you take a look at my Romhack review list of bureaucracy, you will notice that there is actually a Super Mario 64 ROM hack in there. That's actually the Romhack J-Daster 64 from the contest that I ran and chose. And also, oh my gosh, that's a whole lot more difficult when you can't spin jump. That's basically turn small here because you will die otherwise, or we're in a cave. And at some point, I'm going to be playing, the Super Mario 64 ROM hack, which will be really fun. But the normal gamepad I'm using has a D-pad. And here's the thing, playing the original Super Mario 64, what is down here out of curiosity? Please be, oh gosh, it's a platform that folds up. Ah! Tricky, tricky! Tricky, tricky! Oh, the mushroom apparently didn't see that as a solid platform. What did Dick move? Is this gonna squish me? Okay, no it isn't. That's useful for one of the levels dragon coins. Anyway, playing the original... let's do that. Playing the original Super Mario 64 with the D-pad. Keep in mind, this isn't the Nintendo DS version that, you know, you had to use a D-pad and it was expected to use a D-pad or somehow use the circle pad to... the touchscreen to do it. I never understood how that touchscreen worked to move around the character in Super Mario 64 DS. But the point is, playing the original Super Mario 64 with a D-pad really feels jerky. It is definitely, gosh darn it, not adjusted at all for using the D-pad game, and I actually want a circle pad. And the joypad, or joystick that I'm using, it's a Logitech controller, and it has, darn it, I can't do that. I can't spin jump! Spin jumping is just so useful when you're around lotus plants, you know? Using the D-pad to play Super Mario 64 is just really jerky and difficult to do, so I want an actual control pad. And the controller I have does actually have a control pad, but it's like a PlayStation 2 controller, where the control pad's kind of in an uncomfortable position. I understand some people have gotten used to that position to use a control pad, but I certainly haven't, and I prefer it. I prefer it if either I could move my control pad to where a D-pad would be in this situation, or move the D-pad where a control pad is, and sometimes you wish, you know, you could switch between one and the other, and I'm gonna continue my story after I get back to that part of the level. Screw you, Lotus Plants! Ah! Are you ready to make the merry jumps here? Okay. Well, what's a good way to put it? The GameCube controller, since a lot of my audience has played Mario games. Oh! How are that? There were no safe zones! There were no safe zones! No safe zones! Okay, time for the tricky jumps. Damn it, I totally biffed it entirely. That just screwed up my groove and got rid of my power-up advantage I had brought for this section. Perhaps I shouldn't hesitate. God damn! God damn it, do you need a power-up there? 'Cause you're just gonna get hit by something. Haha! I did it! Power-ups! Ha 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 ha! Losers! Nya 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 nya! I survived! Nya 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 nya! Ha 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 ha! Woohoo! Who knew these special world levels are actually gonna be somewhat difficult. No secret exits. Why don't we go ahead and take care of another one today? This will actually let me conclude my point finally. Oh gosh, this is going to be a fun level, isn't it? Yes, it is. So just imagine a GameCube controller. You know you have your D-pad down below, but actually using that D-pad down below as a D-pad was uncomfortable. At least for me it was. So, you know, this controller has that circle pad in that same location a GameCube controller has a D-pad on it. Now the Wii U Pro controller has the circle pad at the upper location, the D-pad in the lower location, so the D-pad's the not as comfortable location to use, and I might want to just bring power-ups to this level. I wonder if the electricity is one-hit KO like it was in the Yellow Switch Palace level. Then the power-ups won't even really matter, will it? But the Yoshi could matter, and I'm doomed. Ah! So yeah, I want to use the Wii U Pro controller once I finally get the Super Mario 64 hacks. I tried playing, by the way. Luigi gives up a little bit with the Wii U Pro controller. Just some levels I'd already played before and on the bonus stages, and yeah, it would work. Just, I really do think Super Mario World works better with the D-pad, and Super Mario 64 works better with the control stick, I guess is the ultimate point I'm trying to get at. And yeah, I'm gonna second the motion on power-ups, especially since I have a location where I can actually easily gain feathers. The Gorge! Do you remember the Gorge? Mind the Gap? Why did I go back to the beach? I should have gone back to the forest. Wow, holy crud. I have access to the ability to jump all over the place on the overworld, at least 2 locations, and I don't use it? What's wrong with me? There we go. Now with 2 capes and a Yoshi in hand, we ought to be prepared for the level where we might have to jump off a Yoshi and or use a cape. Line guides. There is something I really want to state right now, since I've been playing Fire Emblem Awakening a lot, in case you haven't noticed from like another video. I'll say it again, Fire Emblem Awakening. Awesome! Yes! That's something that game did that I wish Super Mario World Romhacks would do. Maybe someone at Super Mario World Central or Mario Romhack could get on it. Fire Emblem Awakening, when you're on the overworld and you hold the A button, your character runs around faster. on the overworld. Now, if someone could program in Super Mario World, if you hold A on the overworld, you run around faster. I mean, I fast forward the overworld so much anyway. It would just be a godsend. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to blow. Okay, that is, first off, that is instant death. Second off, I didn't jump off of Yoshi in time. Third off, god damn it. Well, that's a theoretical 2 to 3 minutes of my life being salvaged by save states. Oh, I wish I could just fly over all this. Alright, the key to managing this level properly is to stratify all of your lying guides so that you're able to manage everything properly. And that mushroom, well, it would have been useful if I was small. It appears my platforms have one's behind the other. Ay, caramba, stupid buzzsaw, go away. Anyway, the instant I'm jumping between instants, that's like basically super lava there. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. Okay. I was actually concerned that this level length might be extremely long, especially since the last level, unless I totally botched it, didn't actually have a midway point. Well, we're no longer glued to a single path, so that means I am free to make my own choices and decisions and, well, errors if I make one, and I almost lost Yoshi there. I clipped back onto the platform somehow. Okay. Well, intuition tells me just press the on-off switches as you arrive onto them, and good. So far the pattern's been gone through. Just to say, Super Mario World hacker like Cypher could have totally made it so when you press the switch, you careen off the wrong path and die. I actually think Super Mario World did that in one of the special world levels. It was the one where there was a ton of line guides, and if you press the button at a certain point, you die. This is reminding me of the Butter Bridge level, where if you go underneath the goalpost, there's a secret. And I don't know if that's the case in this level. We'll find out as the screen appears back up again. Let's take a look here. Probably not. That's just stone bridge that we're walking on. Well, we have learned that these levels are quite difficult. So on the next episode of Let's Play Luigi Gives Up, we're going to go ahead and take care of bonus 3. And for those of you who care, I didn't actually stay it because I was actually using my controller. I can't look at the back of it. The controller I use is a Logitech Gamepad F310. I've used it, I think, since Let's Play Super Mario Infinity. I had a different controller for the Cosmo Monitors, I remember that, and I actually could pull that old controller out. But this controller is a godsend, and it is awesome for Super Mario World ROM hacks. Highly recommend it. Wii U Pro Controller works on PCs now, although I hope it gets refined a little better. And that's all, folks! Hello, nerds! See ya, everybody. This has been Milesluigi.